Hi everyone, this is Trisha, and thanks for coming to work out with me. As always, you should always consult with your physician before beginning any exercise program, and we won't be using any weights for this routine. And if you'd like to listen to some music on your playlist, go ahead and grab your headphones and let's get started here with the warm-up in just a minute. First, we're going to get started nice and light with the boxer shuffle. Just move your feet around. Get ready and get warmed up. Next, we're going to do 3 turns with the knee. You're going to turn 1, 2, and on the third one, lift up your knee. 1, 2, lift up your knee. Now we're going to move to just a basic squat with some front kicks. Just going to squat down and kick one leg out in front of you. Squat down and then kick out the opposite leg. Getting ready to tackle this lower body routine today. Now we're going to do some walkouts. You're just going to walk out, hold it, and then walk back up. Squeeze your glutes on the way back. Now we're going to go into alternating side lunges. You want to switch sides there and just keep alternating back and forth. We're going into just basic jumping jacks. And after these, we're going to finish up with the boxer shuffle. So shake everything out. My shirt says Gym and Juice. I thought that was so cute when I got it from the Snoop Dogg song. Cute. Listen to hip hop. You know the quote. Okay. So now we're nice and warmed up. Let's get started with the routine. We're going to start off with a 3-way lunge, doing 4 on each side before switching to the opposite leg for a total of 8. So let's get started with that 3-way lunge. We're going to do 3 exercises in this segment before moving on. No, we're going to do 3 and then repeat the same 3. And then before moving on to the water break. To the water break. Switch legs. And he's going to just really tackle every part of that thigh there. As you're doing front lunges, side lunges. I lost my balance there. That's funny. And back lunges, stepping behind you. So you're going to move into a wide squat with the toe raise, where you're sumo squatting out and lifting up your toes or heels, lifting up your heels. Let me say toes, I don't know. And you're going to do that 8 times. And squat down, lift up your heels, and squeeze back up. Squeeze up. So you're tackling those inside thighs, the glutes, and the calves for this exercise. Now we're just going to go into basic butt kickers. You could walk, just step and kick back if running is a bit too much for you. So let's get ready to go into those butt kickers. You can see how high I'm kicking up. Turn to the side there. I'm running out of energy here at the end. Yeah, so I go into a boxer shuffle just to keep it moving into the second round, which is coming up here soon. So get ready to go back into those 3-way lunges. Keep shaking that out. Let's get started. I have a timer on here because I didn't want to spend too much time on each exercise before going to the next exercise. So I'm really hoping that the timer isn't confusing anyone, because to me it's not off. I know how much time to spend on each exercise, but you may hear it going off and I haven't switched to another exercise. But to me it was an indicator to maybe switch legs, or how much time I had left in an exercise. And I didn't want to mute the original recording, just because I just think that it sounds better with the original and then the voiceover added on, rather than just me talking and then you're seeing me working out without hearing anything. So if that makes sense. And you're always welcome to play some music while you're doing these exercises. We're moving back into those wide squats or toe raises. Definitely getting sweaty. Just hang in there. We only have that last round of butt kickers after these before we get our first water break. Just the only water break. Shake that out. So you can either do the beginning version where I just was stepping, or you could pick up the pace. Get that heart rate up there so that you can burn more fat. You're almost there. You're almost to that water break. I know. Go grab a drink of water. I'll see you guys on the other side of the break. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed that short water break there, and that you are ready to get started with the second half of the routine. The first exercise we're going to do during the second half are side to side squats. We're going to do 8 on each side for 16 total. So get ready for those. And you're just going to squat down while holding your stomach, and you want to stick your butt out behind you and step to the side, come back to the center, and out to the opposite side, and just keep going back and forth for 16 at least total. Don't forget to breathe. You can keep them more shallow, or you could squat down further. It's really up to you on how intense this workout can be for you. Next, we have coming up one of my favorite exercises. I really like the curtsy lunge. So you're going to see a lot of that in videos to come. So let's get started with those curtsy lunges. It seems like the easiest version of a lunge for me, which is probably why I like it. After that, the step back lunges are easier than to step out in front of you. To step back behind you seems easier than stepping out in front of you. But we will definitely get around to doing stepping forward lunges by themselves. In future routines. And for the cardio part of this, we're just going to do lateral hops or side to side hops, where you're just literally hopping from side to side, but in a leap. So I guess they would be side leaps or lateral leaps. I think the technical term is lateral leaps. Side leaps. Side leaps. Nice. So let's get started with that. You're just going to hop from side to side here for a total of 16. 8 on each side. You can put a twist if you're up your body to kind of work those, work the core, and let your foot rest on the ground behind you. We're going to repeat that sequence. Starting back off with those side to side squats. 8 on each side. Get ready for those. And then we'll move back into the curtsy lunge next. Just breathe, keep going. I'm definitely sweating here and feeling the workout. Deep breath. I like to blow it all out before I go into the next exercise. You want to make sure that you're breathing and not holding your breath as you're doing these exercises. Your legs should be nice and sore after this, hopefully. Sore in a good way. You can always sit in the tub of warm water. Almost tipped over there. To ease up some of that soreness. A natural way of doing it. And we're going to finish off this sequence with those side to side hops. 8 on each side for a total of 16 before moving on to the last set of exercises in this entire routine. If you're doing the workout, shouldn't be getting too dizzy from the motion tracker on my camera. I'm definitely feeling it. Okay, so let's get ready for the last segment here. You want to go ahead and get out your floor mats. Now's a good time to do that. The first exercise we have are going to be heel tap hops, where you're just taking your hand and tapping the inside of the opposite heel. And so you can do it slow, as I was doing it in the beginning, or you can pick up the pace here, like I'm doing, with a hop there, hopping and tap. You're going to do 16 total of these, 8 on each side, before moving into the next exercise, which are outside leg raises. You're going to do 8 on each side with 8 pulses. So lift up 8 regular ones, and then hold on the 8 in the middle and pulse for 8 counts. So get ready to hold for those pulses. And hold here and count 8 counts. Now flip over, and we're going to do the same thing on the other side. 8 outside leg raises with 8 pulses. I'm just taking a short break before moving on to the next thing to give you guys time to set up. So next we're going to flip over on the mat and lay on your back for a 1-leg bridge lift. We're going to do 8 of these on each side. And this is the last exercise of the segment, but not the routine. We're going to repeat all 3 of these one more time before we move into the cool down. So get ready for those 1-leg bridges. You can pick whichever leg you like to start on. You want to lift up, hold it in your core, squeeze your butt on the way up. These are really, really good for your butt. Really good. Switch sides. We're going to stand back up and do the last round of those inside heel tap hops. Definitely. I'm so glad I did that to my hair. Definitely not trying to win a beauty contest here. So go right into those heel taps. Get back down on the mat. Try not to trip over the mat. For the last round of those outside leg raises. Get ready for those pulses and pulse it out. Switch sides. Get ready for those pulses. Hold here and pulse it out for 8 counts. You're going to lay flat back on your back and do those one leg bridge lift. I'm so good. Don't forget to hold in your core and squeeze your butt all the way up. Switch sides. Halfway down. 2 more. And that's it. We're going to move into the cool down and stretch. So you just want to move around, get your body moving. Kick it out, shake everything out. We're going to do a quad stretch. Lift one leg and pull it behind you. You can always grab a wall or a chair to do this. To stretch the quadricep of the leg you have folded behind you. And you're going to switch sides. You can do the same thing on the other side. Now you're going to inhale up and forward fold over. Kind of just hang down there to get those hamstrings, back of those thighs. And rock back and forth, or grab your ankles. Next, I'm going to walk out to a down dog, shifting my heels back and forth a couple times here, just to put a little emphasis on my calf muscles. Push into that. And drop down and push up into an up dog. And push it back into a child's pose. And then we're going to move into a couple of cat-cows here. Inhale up, really stretch, and exhale back out. Now you're going to bring one knee in, up under you, and straighten out the opposite leg. Hold it. You can bend down to get a further stretch. Stretch it down further, or stay up in that position. It's up to you. Grab your leg behind you and pull it towards your butt. You can also lean down into this as well, or stay fully extended. You're going to switch sides, whatever way. And that is pretty much it for this cool down. If you want to go ahead and stretch a little bit longer, you're certainly welcome to do that. But I want to say thanks to everyone for coming to work out with me today. See you guys next time.